Hello, you're watching Hornbilltv's Prime Time, and now the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday embarked on a two-day visit to Kuwait at the invitation of Sheikh Mishal Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah, the Emir of the state, and he received a warm welcome from the Gulf nation's senior officials. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Saturday delivered a key address at the 72nd plenary of the Northeastern Council in Agartala today, outlining the future vision for peace, security and development in the Northeast. Ahead of the upcoming 2025 Delhi Assembly polls, Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena has granted permission to the Enforcement Directorate to prosecute AAP Chief and former Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in the excise policy case. Spiritual leader Sri Ravi Shankar, while delivering the keynote address at the inaugural session of the first ever World Meditation Day at the United Nations headquarters in New York, highlighted that meditation should be viewed as a necessity, not a luxury. And now the news in detail. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Saturday called upon the chief ministers of the northeastern states to work cohesively to eliminate the region's reputation as a narcotics smuggling hub. Speaking at the 72nd plenary session of the Northeastern Council in Tripura, Shah emphasized the need for a comprehensive strategy to combat the menace. Narcotics pose a significant threat to the country. While the Northeast has made progress in this fight over the past 6 years, the pace and effectiveness need to improve, said Shah. He urged chief ministers to closely monitor the implementation of the Nasha Mukt Abhiyan at the district level to curb the drug menace effectively. Shah also highlighted the need for a shift in the focus of law enforcement in the region. For 40 years, policing in the Northeast was primarily aimed at countering insurgency. With peace now prevailing, the focus should be on protecting the constitutional rights of the people, ensuring the right to property, family and dignity, he said. Shah added that police training and operations should be updated to reflect this new direction. The Home Minister also announced plans to chair a meeting with the Chief Ministers in February in New Delhi to discuss the implementation of new criminal laws designed to fast-track justice delivery. On connectivity, Shah assured that long-standing issues with projects involving Bangladesh would be resolved soon. Highlighting the government's push for investment, Shah revealed plans for a Rs 27,000 crore semiconductor manufacturing project in Assam. Reflecting on the transformation of the region over the past decade, Shah said peace has returned to the Northeast. Over 10,000 armed insurgents have surrendered and reintegrated into society through 20 peace accords. Tribal languages have gained recognition under the 8th schedule of the Constitution, and the region's unique biodiversity has received greater attention.
ऑर्गेनिक प्रोडक्ट को आने वाले दिनों में विश्व के बाजार में पहुंचा है। भारत सरकार ने नॉर्थ ईस्ट में पहले हर राज्य में 3 और आसाम जैसे राज्य में हर जिले में 1 ऑर्गेनिक सर्टिफिकेशन लैब प्रस्तापित करने का निर्णय लिया है, जिसके माध्यम से भूमि और कृषि उत्पाद दोनों का विश्वसनीय ऑर्गेनिक सर्टिफिकेशन होगा। भारत ब्रांड ऑर्गेनिक प्रोडक्ट वो लॉन्च कर दिया गया है और वो ब्रांड के साथ ये विश्व के बाजार में जाएगी। 2 कोऑपरेटिव ब्रांड्स लॉन्च हुए हैं, अमूल कोऑपरेटिव और भारत कोऑपरेटिव, जिसके माध्यम से हम विश्व भर में हमारी ऑर्गेनिक प्रोडक्ट को पहुंचाएंगे। कनेक्टिविटी के लिए जो कुछ करना बाकी है वो हमारी प्रायोरिटी का विषय है और मैं भारत सरकार की ओर से आपको आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं कि आईटी की कनेक्टिविटी यहां पर बहुत अच्छे तरीके से हो जाएगी और फिर यहां पर सॉफ्टवेयर निर्माण के लिए भी एक बहुत बड़ा पोटेंशियल यहां पड़ा है। नई उद्योग नीति बहुत लुक्रेटिव है, देश भर से उद्योग हम ला पाए इसी है, इसका हमने फायदा उठाना चाहिए। मिशन पाम ऑयल ये नॉर्थ ईस्ट के सभी राज्यों के विकास का एक बहुत बड़ा रास्ता बनने की संभावनाएं मिशन पाम ऑयल के अंदर पड़ी है। देश के अंदर तिलहन का उत्पादन कम है। हम अभी भी एडिबल ऑयल के क्षेत्र में आत्मनिर्भर नहीं है। ये मिशन पाम ऑयल ही हमें आत्मनिर्भर कर सकता है और इसके लिए गुजरात में कुछ जगह टिश्यू कल्चर के प्रयोग भी हो रहे हैं जो पर्याप्त मात्रा में ज्यादा प्रोडक्ट देने वाले पाम के पौधों का निर्माण भी करेंगे और यहां पर देने का काम भी करेंगे और किसानों को क्रूड पाम ऑयल के मूल्य पर 2% डिफरेंशियल देने का भी भारत सरकार ने आयोजन करा है। अब तक पूर्वोत्तर क्षेत्र में 10 नई तेल मिलों का विकास करने का प्रस्ताव है। मुझे लगता है कि ये हमें फायदा कराएगा। सुरक्षा के क्षेत्र में
The main opposition in Manipur, Congress party on Saturday said it was high time the state government should call an assembly session. While charging violations of the constitution provision, CLP leader O. Ibobi Singh said that by not summoning and holding the winter session of the state legislative assembly this calendar year, the state government is creating doubt in the minds of the people. Ibobi Singh, while addressing the media at the Congress Bhavan, said the present state government is totally violating the provisions and articles of the constitution. As per the rules, 3 assembly sessions consisting of budget, autumn and winter sessions should be held at least once in a calendar year. However, for Manipur, the winter session is yet to be summoned and the calendar year is almost over now. While asserting the importance of regular assembly sessions, Ibobi Singh said they have no alternative. Memorandums have been submitted to the governor, the speaker and the chief minister in this regard yesterday. However, there is no positive response so far, he added. Singh further said they were compelled to raise the issue because of the failure of democratic institutions to function normally. As an opposition, it will not remain as silent spectators if the government is not discharging its duties timely and responsibly, and questioned if the democratically elected government is still in existence or if dictatorship is running the state.
Press briefing organized by MPCC is the present state government is totally violating the provisions and the article of the constitution which is conferred to the state government. As per Article 174 of the Constitution of India, the assembly session should be held at least 3 times, that is, one is budget session, another is autumn session, another is winter session. Right from the top, that is from the parliament, there is always at least in one calendar year, 3 sessions should be held. I repeat again, the budget session, the autumn session and the winter session. This present assembly session which has already held budget session, autumn session and yet to held, the winter session is not yet held this session. That's why we have no alternative option. We have submitted memorandum to the constitution head of the state, that is the governor. We have given memorandum to the governor, honorable speaker who is the custodian of the house and also chief minister of Manipur for summoning of this winter session.
Coming to the point again, there was another issue there, Dr. Lamtingham, who is one of the Congress.
Sorry, that is not related to this press meet.
No, but in fact...
No. Sorry. In another press meet, we will clarify that.
You please ask, which is very related with, with
what
this.
time does this normally winter session should start?
No, that is, it should have to be clear 15 days. Before clear 15 days of the summoning of the any session, whether it may be budget session or autumn session or winter session, it should have to be summoned by the governor before 15 clear days. But it is not doing by this government. They are not doing their duty. Instead they are violating the Constitution's article provision of the Constitution. That's why, as a opposition in the interest of the people of the state, we are raising this issue why this present government is not calling this session.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday embarked on a two-day visit to Kuwait at the invitation of Sheikh Mishal Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah, the Emir of the state. Modi, the first Indian Prime Minister in 43 years to visit Kuwait, received a warm welcome from the Gulf nation's senior officials. Ahead of his visit, the Prime Minister said India and Kuwait have shared interests in peace, security and stability in West Asia. Modi's visit to Kuwait comes 2 weeks after the collapse of Bashar al-Assad's regime in Syria and amid signs of a possible ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas in Gaza. The last Indian Prime Minister to visit Kuwait was Indira Gandhi in 1981. In a departure statement, Modi said his talks with the top Kuwaiti leadership would be an opportunity to chalk out a future partnership between India and Kuwait. During the day, PM Modi will also meet the Indian diaspora in Kuwait, which has immensely contributed to strengthening the bonds of friendship between the two nations. Modi's engagements in Kuwait include a visit to an Indian labor camp, and he will also attend the opening ceremony of the Gulf Cup football tournament. We'll be right back after a short break, so stay tuned for more news.
तुम्हारा नाम क्या है? तुम्हारा नाम क्या है?
Welcome back. Former cricketer Robin Uthappa is facing arrest for alleged fraud in connection with the Provident Fund contributions of employees at a clothing company run by him. He has time till December 27 to pay the dues of nearly Rs 24 lakh or face arrest. Uthappa is the director of Bengaluru-based Centaurus Lifestyle Brands Private Limited. The company failed to remit the damages of about Rs 23 lakh 36,602, which is yet to be recovered from the former Team India player, said Regional PF Commissioner Sadakshari Gopal Reddy in the arrest warrant issued on December 4th. The 39-year-old former batsman is accused of deducting provident funds from the salary of his employees but not depositing the funds into the accounts of his employees. Ahead of the upcoming 2025 Delhi Assembly polls, Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena has granted permission to the Enforcement Directorate to prosecute AAP Chief and former Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in the excise policy case. On December 5th, the Enforcement Directorate sought permission for sanction of prosecution against Arvind Kejriwal. This move comes after months of investigations into the Delhi government's excise policy, which has been at the center of controversy and allegations of corruption. Meanwhile, the Delhi High Court on Friday granted the Enforcement Directorate additional time to file its reply to the petition filed by Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia. The petition challenges the trial court's decision to take cognizance of the charge sheets in the Delhi excise liquor policy case. The matter has been scheduled for hearing on February 5th by the bench of Justice Manoj Kumar Ori. Speaking on the development, Delhi BJP President Virendra Sachdeva said that it is clear that Arvind Kejriwal is the kingpin of the Delhi excise policy scam and has looted Delhi. As the investigation progresses, Arvind Kejriwal is the culprit in this and will be punished.
इशू सामने आया है वो यह है कि एमसीडी के कुछ स्कूलों में जो है अब जो है इंक्वायरी होगी कि कौन बांग्लादेश या रोहिंग्या के बच्चे वहाँ पढ़ रहे हैं। इस तरह का बच्चों के ऊपर ऐसे तानबीन
नहीं, मुझे नहीं लगता कि बच्चों की इंक्वायरी होनी है। एमसीडी ने ऑर्डर दिया है, वो उन बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट्स को चेक कर रहे हैं। अगर वो संदिग्ध लगते हैं और अगर इस तरह की कुछ घटना मिलती है तो मुझे लगता है कई बार हम लोगों को सावधानी भी बरतनी चाहिए। तो इसको उस दृष्टि से देखना चाहिए कि एमसीडी ने शायद इस दिशा में कुछ काम किया है।
जी सर, दिल्ली के एलजी उन्होंने जो है सैंक्शन कर दिया है ईडी को कि वो प्रोसिक्यूट कर सकते हैं अरविंद केजरीवाल पे जो लिकर पॉलिसी को लेकर, एक्साइज पॉलिसी को लेकर जो केस था उसमें।
देखिए, एक बात तो स्पष्ट है कि शराब घोटाले में अरविंद केजरीवाल ने दलाली और कमीशन खाई है और वो शराब घोटाले के मुख्य अभियुक्त हैं, किंग पिन है और पूरी दिल्ली को लूटने का काम उन्होंने शराब घोटाले के माध्यम से किया है। तो ये तो हम पहले दिन से कह रहे हैं कि जमानत पे छूटना, अपराध मुक्त होना नहीं होता। और जैसे जैसे इस जांच का दायरा आगे बढ़ेगा, अरविंद केजरीवाल निस्संदेह इसमें अपराधी हैं और उनको सजा मिलेगी।
BJP Member of Parliament Manoj Tiwari on Saturday welcomed the decision of the Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena to grant sanction for the Enforcement Directorate to prosecute Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in connection with the excise policy scam. Tiwari, in a statement to the press, said the people of Delhi were expecting this, which is not at all shocking. He also expressed confidence that Kejriwal would face consequences for his alleged role in the controversy.
ये तो पहले से दिल्ली के लोग अपेक्षा कर रहे थे और इसमें बहुत आश्चर्य की बात नहीं है। ये निर्णय आना ही था क्योंकि सरकार को ईडी जब कोई चार्जशीट दायर करती है तो आगे चलाने के लिए परमिशन लेती है। वो परमिशन सरकार ने दिया है और अरविंद केजरीवाल को तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट सजा भी दे चुकी है। एक प्रकार से अरविंद केजरीवाल आज मुख्यमंत्री पद पे नहीं है। क्यों नहीं है? ऐसा तो नहीं कि उनके विधायक कम हो गए, लेकिन सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कह दिया कि अरविंद केजरीवाल आप सीएम की फाइल नहीं मंगा सकते, साइन नहीं कर सकते, सीएम ऑफिस नहीं जा सकते। तो पहले से जो ऑब्जर्वेशन है माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट का, वो कहता है कि आप दोषी हो। अब उसी को ईडी ने केस चलाने के लिए बात करी है, उसको परमिशन मिला है। और आप देखिए, मैं कई मुद्दों पे ना मेरे बस आंख से आंसू नहीं निकलते हैं। जिस प्रकार से दिल्ली के लोगों को तकलीफ पहुंचाई है, 21,000 लोगों को अस्पताल में मरने को मजबूर होना पड़ा अरविंद केजरीवाल के गंदे पानी के कारण। अरविंद केजरीवाल को अपने किए की सजा, शराब घोटाला जो किया उसकी सजा जरूर मिलेगी, ऐसा मेरा विश्वास है। फिर भी कानून पे हमारा भरोसा है, जांच होगी, जो दोषी होगा उसको सजा होगी।
Spiritual leader Shri Shri Ravi Shankar delivered the keynote address at the inaugural session of the first ever World Meditation Day at the United Nations headquarters in New York. During his speech, he emphasized that meditation is essential in today's world, describing it as mental hygiene. He highlighted that meditation should be viewed as a necessity, not a luxury. Shri Shri Ravi Shankar also discussed the numerous benefits of meditation, stating that it enhances both sensitivity and sensibility in individuals. He suggested that meditation serves as a powerful tool to prevent people from engaging in antisocial behaviors.
On October 26, 2022, Government of India came up with the Har Ghar Dhyan, meditation to every home. See, one person creates problem for 100 people around him or her. If one person's mind is calm, serene, sensitive and sensible, so much so better environment he creates, the communication becomes better. I can't explain much the benefits today because there are more than 100 benefits of meditation, which some of which has already been mentioned here. whether it is for the forces at the border or the combating the domestic violence or people sitting on the negotiation tables. I remember in the same place in 2015 when International Yoga Day was announced, the Secretary General of those days, His Excellency Ban Ki-moon ji said one thing: I wish we do this meditation before every negotiation. We'll be more successful. And today, after many years, this is becoming a reality that we are promoting meditation as a tool. There are some people who cannot do yoga for whatever physical reasons, but meditation is something you can do anywhere, everywhere, by everybody. In this sense, International Meditation Day plays a very important role and opens the door to those who have some reservations the moment you hear meditation. The first thing you hear, oh, it must be from some religion, or it is not taught in my religion. Now, see, meditation is not, though it has been the core of many traditions in the world, it transcends the faith, as His Excellency, the Ambassador of Nepal and India and Sri Lanka already mentioned. Meditation transcends all religions, all geographical boundaries, and age groups as well. So it is very, very useful in many, many ways. Now, we will look into what are the steps for meditation. The moment you hear meditation, you often think, I have to concentrate. Oh, my mind has to be focused on something and I can't do it. I tried meditation so many times, I can't, it doesn't happen to me. This is normal narration of many. They say it's very difficult. I want to tell you here, it is not difficult. Meditation helps one to relax. So anything that you are using to relax should not be something you have to put too much effort into it. So it's an effortless technique. We will go through it, a short one today. Meditation is helpful in combating anxiety, fear, loneliness. Today, in spite of having everything, a large section of our population is suffering from loneliness.
Former Supreme Court Judge Madan B. Lokar has been appointed as chairperson of the United Nations Internal Justice Council for a term ending on November 12, 2028. In a communication to Justice Lokar, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said the retired top court judge would head the council, which also comprises other distinguished jurists. Born in 1953, Justice Lokar was appointed a judge of the Supreme Court on June 4, 2012. He demitted office on December 30, 2018 upon attaining the age of superannuation in 2019. Justice Lokar was appointed to the Supreme Court of Fiji as a judge of its non-resident panel. He was the first Indian judge to be appointed as a judge in the Supreme Court of another country. And that was all for this hour's bulletin. For more news and updates, stay tuned to Hornbilltv. Goodbye.